Hello, here Al Nilein News as we cover the breaking news from Sudan.
Brigadier General Ali Ruskallah Savannah, who defected from the ranks of the rebel militia to join the armed forces, confirmed that the militia, acting on instructions from its second-in-command, Abdulrahim Dagalo, liquidated a number of commanders whose presence was deemed a threat. Most notable among them were Rahmatullah al-Mahdi, Abdul Hussein, and advisor Hamid Ali. He also pointed out that further liquidations have taken place in West Darfur over the past few days. During a press conference in Khartoum today, Savannah revealed that his initial alignment with the rebel militia was out of necessity and for self-protection, explaining that he had no other choice. He noted that the militia utilized a system of liquidations and retaliation against the families and relatives of anyone who did not join them in the war. Furthermore, he declared his readiness to face the law regarding any accusations attributed to him, pointing out that he and his family are victims of the militia, just like all Sudanese people. He explained that a large number of field commanders and tribal leaders are forced to join the militia's ranks as it threatens them through their families and uses other intimidation tactics to compel them to remain. Prime Minister Dr. Kamal Idris met yesterday with Mr. Nadmi Auchi, chairman of the Anglo-Arab Organization in London, as part of his current visit to the United Kingdom, during which he is accompanied by a high-level ministerial, diplomatic, and security delegation. The Sudanese delegation included the Minister of Culture, Information, Antiquities, and Tourism, the Special Representative of the Prime Minister, Dr. Al-Hussein Al-Khalifa Al-Siddiq Al-Hafyan, the Deputy Director General of the General Intelligence Service, alongside the Prime Minister's advisor Nizar Abdullah Muhammad, the Director of the Media Department at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Chargé d'Affaires at the Sudanese Embassy in London, and several members of the Sudanese mission in London. The meeting discussed the Sudanese government's vision for achieving peace and stability after defeating the terrorist militia, as well as ways to enhance communication with international and regional organizations to serve Sudan's interests and support the path towards stability and development. The Sudanese delegation praised the significant role played by the Anglo-Arab Organization over the past years in raising awareness about Sudanese issues in various forums. More than 2,000 Sudanese citizens arrived in Khartoum from Egypt on Friday in a convoy of 50 buses organized by the Voluntary Return Initiative, while a plane arriving from Libya landed in Port Sudan with 166 citizens on board. The Hope Committee is one of the latest initiatives facilitating the return of thousands of Sudanese from Egypt. Formed last March by Sudanese businessmen, the committee funds free air and land transportation for citizens wishing to return home and is also supported by Sudanese government entities, including the Sudanese Ministry of Finance. Airports and border crossings between Sudan and Egypt are witnessing a noticeable increase in the number of returning Sudanese refugees, with about 20 buses arriving in the country daily. Friday's convoy represents the largest voluntary return group from Egypt to date. Estimates indicate that 426,000 people have returned from Egypt through voluntary return programs, out of 1.5 million people who fled to the neighboring country after the rebellion broke out 3 years ago.